Joao, welcome to this wonderful channel, Creative Kingdom AB. It's high time my country people to ask question. Who are your leaders? The negligence of not asking that question has led many to a journey of no return. Confusion on the minds of many Nigerians. It's a time we need good governance in Nigeria. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The question now, what are the solution? What is the solution? Let's dive into it.
I'm from Kenya. I've been in Nigeria for 7 years now. I grew up in a farm estate. One of the things I used to dream about is like one day I want to be a farm manager. You know, as a kid, after secondary school, I joined a university where I studied agricultural education and extension. I'm from Kenya, and since I had a know-how and I'd already known the market dynamics, I decided to stay. And so the journey started in 2017, but I was working for people. But the background, I wanted to own something. So when I came to this state, Oyo State, is saying specifically, I like the climate, and I decided to buy land. So I acquired the land, but then for you to be one of the things I used to do, and since I had a know-how and I'd already known the market dynamics, I decided to stay. And so the journey started in 2017, but I was working for people. But the background, I wanted to own something. So when I came to this state, Oyo State, is saying specifically, I like the climate, and I decided to buy land. So I acquired the land, but then for you to be able to produce that quality, it needs that you have to invest a lot, especially in the irrigation system. I'm from Kenya. I've been in Nigeria for 7 years now. I grew up in a farm estate. One of the things I used to dream about is like one day I want to be a farm manager. You know, as a kid, after secondary school, I joined a university where I studied agricultural education and extension. I had an opportunity to come to Nigeria. And for you to be successful, you must have a very good crop rotation. We must have the market before we plant. Normally, people will tell you can't have this size of bell pepper in the open. This will be like our third harvest. Our target per planter for open field is normally 2 kilo. From so far what we harvested, I think we are surpassing that.
Hey fam, you're welcome back to the channel. See your girl Danica Kosi, and today
many look, the few see. It came to all the way from Kenya to Nigeria. All the way from Kenya to Nigeria. Why Nigerians are running to Mediterranean Sea, to desert, looking for a greener pasture in us, because they are looking at their nation, they are not seeing the opportunity. But this man came, he look at what exactly, oh my God. Hey, look, many look but few see. Let me hear that from this man again.
Do it.
what do you cultivate in your farm?
Things I used to dream about is like one day I want to be a farm manager. You know, as a kid, that is what you are looking at. You want to be something. So after secondary school, I joined a university where I studied agricultural education and extension. I had an opportunity to come to Nigeria to work in one farm in Kwara State. Within that period of 8 months I was working there, I saw a gap, a very big gap in the vegetable market in Nigeria. Like the demand is so high and the supply is not there. And then besides that, the quality of what common farmers produce is not really so good. I had interaction.
In life, many people look. Many look in life. Many people look. But only few see. Many people look at anything. They will see opportunity glaring on their faces, but they cannot see it. They'll be looking at opportunity, but they cannot identify it. They cannot see it. So in life, many look, few, but few sees. In a nation like Nigeria, a Kenyan left his own nation, Kenya. He left his country, where Nigerians are running, the Nigerians that own their own country, their own nation. They are looking at the nation, but they are not seeing opportunity. But a Kenyan now came to Nigeria. He came to Nigeria and now saw what Nigerians are not seeing. Let me generalize. Yes, what some of Nigerians are not seeing, he saw it and he now stays. He's there now up to 7 years. You heard him. Up to 7 years, and you saw all his results. Wonderful and powerful results he have gotten out of where you thought there's nothing, where you thought there's no hope. You carry your money and pay somebody that took you to a journey of no return. Look at our people. Look at them. You go to desert, Nigerians, Africans. Instead of this Kenyan man to also join you to embark on such journey, he decided to go to other neighboring country, which is Nigeria, and he now saw the opportunity. He said he saw many demands. You listen to him. Maybe I will show you. You will listen to it. I will show him again. He said he saw many demands.
Farmer Samuel Magara. I'm from Kenya. I've been in Nigeria for 7 years now.
Oh, like you guys, a Kenyan and a farmer here in Nigeria. Wow, that's so beautiful. When did you start?
Where I come from, actually, my parents, we were doing farming, and I grew up in a farm estate. And one of the things I used to dream about is like, one day I want to be a farm manager. You know, as a kid, that is what you are looking at. You want to be something. So after secondary school, I joined a university where I studied agricultural education and extension. I had an opportunity to come to Nigeria to work in one farm in Kwara State. Within that period of 8 months I was working there, I saw a gap, a very big gap in the vegetable market in Nigeria. Like the demand is so high and the supply is not there. And
now came to Nigeria. He saw many demand at the markets, but few distributor. He saw. That is why I say many look in life, but few see. When you look at I'm telling you, my beloved, my belief system is what determines my ideology, my philosophy. Applicable to many, everybody. Your belief system is what determines your belief, your ideology. People, whether you believe in, you are Hindu, you are Muslim, or because of due to that your belief system is where you are dragged. You take your ID that determine your ID. So I believe I'm a Bible believing person. So when you look at what Genesis help us to understand, he said it took Abraham. God took Abraham outside. He took him outside and said to him, look up, count the stars. Not only that, and indeed you can count them, as many that your eye can see. So many people are looking at you go and confirm it. Go and do experiment. Try to look at the stars, how many you can count. Imagine. Then the God now have to God now told Abraham, I said, as many your eyes can see, as many that you can count. So I said to you these days, so shall your offspring. And the Bible helps us to understand that we are the offspring of Abraham. Yes. Imagine, then you now imagine how Abraham could able to see see the whole world. Imagine the whole world. I am trying to even imagine how he could be able to fathom it out, to see the whole world in his own little eyes, to see it on his mind. As a man thinketh in his heart, so it is. Beloved, let us stop belittling ourselves in life. See beyond your situation. See beyond your condition. See beyond what anybody is describing you to be for today. What God is showing you, because we are created in God's image and likeness. What God is showing you or have shown you, if it is not what you are seeing in your life today, it means the situation you are, the level you are, the condition you are, is just a temporary. So you cannot use your temporary situation to make a permanent conclusion over your life. Don't do that. Because of time, I will just try to round this up. Beloved, when you look at a scrotum walk, when you look at the way they walk in a very interesting way. Just like an artist. For example, an artist have understanding. An artist has understanding already how artist work goes, how the artist work functions. And you that never have any iota of artist work, you will not stand with an artist and see him doing his artwork. You'll be arguing. It's not like this, doing like, but I'm here. That is why I'm here. I'm here to send this to us. Never you argue with an artist. If you are not an artist is doing his work. Never you argue with an artist. Applicable, I'm using it as an example, applicable to God. Never you argue with what God says concerning you, with what God is doing in your life. Never you argue when God is doing something. God is still doing something with you, beloveds. Learn never to argue with an artist. Artist is on his way to finish. He's not done. When God is not done with you, don't argue. Don't question him. An artist has not finished. You are not supposed to, because he's not finished. You are not supposed to argue with him. This is not, it never look like this. Why? Because you don't have any idea. You don't know where it's going. So when artist is working, what they are doing, it will be seen different from who is not an artist. An artist, just applicable to God. An artist might walk past, yes, an artist might walk past an object, or let me say a stone, for example, in front of your backyard, just your backyard, and is an artist. That is why we must learn as an African to value what what we have, to learn how to see opportunity, not only to be looking. See Edo State now, all what Obaseki saw is not seeing them, so he's trying to revoke what Obaseki have invested millions, trillions. Ignorance is a darkness on the mind. What is ignorance? Ignorance is a darkness that darkens a man's heart, that will not enable that man to see what is right, see his opportunity rightfully. So an artist might pass through your backyard, might pass through your location and sighted an object that you never saw. You never saw like that. You're only looking at that object, that substance. Then an artist might saw something in that same object you are toying with. You look that you are even planning to even go and throw those materials away. But an artist will not, for example, like stone. Like a stone. You'll be looking at that stone as a stone. And an artist will be seeing a very fanciful material that can garnish the heart of even a king. That can, a stone that is so we've seen a material that is so fascinating, a product. You'll be seeing an ordinary stone. Even your dog will play with it. Everybody will play. You even thinking of, this stone is just disturbing me. So you try to even take it to garbage. Say to yourself, may anybody say to yourself that nobody should look me as a garbage in life. Beloved, you don't notice anything important in that stone, but an artist will look at that same stone and carry that same stone that you are about to get rid of, and he will not go and blind and not start working on that same stone. He will work on that same stone that we are trying to get rid of. After some period of time, you will visit that same artist again. You will not recognize it's that same stone, that same stone that that same material, or you will, yes, that you thought you were planning. You was planning to get rid of is what you are now looking at in glass. So you might as well ask the artist and say, wow, what is this? Where is this a wonderful material? What is this so fascinating, so beautiful? It might possibly and it might tell you that it's from England, it's from France, and you will believe. It's only the artist that will not tell you that no. It will be truth, frankly, with you, to tell you the truth that this same material it took from your backyard the other time. You will not believe it. So it will not place value. It's the one that now stand the chance, have the right to place value on that. He have placed value. So the worth is the one that it will place the worth. Anybody can purchase. Yes, you can buy it with any price he puts, because he have brought out the uniqueness. He have brought out the potential. He have brought out the value and the word from invisible word to visible word. Because of time, I want to make you to understand the reason why I'm bringing this to us is to stop you to disvalue yourself. Stop underestimating yourself. Stop underrating yourself, and stop people from underrating you by adding values to yourself. Never you allow anyone to come and meet you with the way he left you. Work hard to make sure you increase your value. I may the good Lord richly bless you. Let's listen to a short clip of that man again.
I'm from Kenya. I've been in Nigeria for 7 years now. I grew up in a farm estate. One of the things I used to dream about is like one day I want to be a farm manager. You know, as a kid, after secondary school, I joined a university where I studied agricultural education and extension. I had an opportunity to come to Nigeria. For you to be successful, you must have a very good crop rotation. We must have the market before we plant. Normally, people will tell you can't have this size of bell pepper in the open. This will be like our third harvest. Our target per planter for open field is normally 2 kilo. From so far what we harvested, I think we are surpassing that.
Fam, you're welcome back to the channel. See your girl Danica Kosi, and today we are visiting a farm here in Iseyin, Oyo State, Nigeria. We are right here at Pattern Farm. We are going to listen to his success story to know how he decided to come down to Nigeria all the way from Kenya and become a farmer here in Nigeria. And of course, we are going to learn a lot of things about farming. Please subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do that. Give this video a thumbs up and of course share this video. Let us dive right into the video. Come with me. Let me go and introduce you to the CEO of Pattern Farm. Can we know your name?
Farmer Samuel Magara. I'm from Kenya. I've been in Nigeria for 7 years now.
Oh, like you guys, a Kenyan and a farmer here in Nigeria. Wow, that's so beautiful. When did you start?
Where I come from, actually, my parents, we were doing farming, and I grew up in a farm estate. And one of the things I used to dream about is like one day I want to be a farm manager. You know, as a kid, that is what you are looking at. You want to be something. So after secondary school, I joined a university where I studied agricultural education and extension. I had an opportunity to come to Nigeria to work in one farm in Kwara State. Within that period of 8 months I was working there, I saw a gap, a very big gap in the vegetable market in Nigeria. Like the demand is so high and the supply is not there. And then besides that, the quality of what common farmers produce is not really so good. I had interactions with the clients who wanted a specific quality of produce. And since I had a know-how and had already known the market dynamics, I decided to stay.